Now, moving on from what we were just talking about, something that I find really, really funny. I am so old and so outdated. The is about Gen X, Gen Alpha, and how people speak differently and how the English language has changed very much. Now, going back a few years ago, my dad started texting me, or he was texting me before then anyway, but they would be of the traditional sense. But he started bombarding me with emojis. And I saw these emojis from other people sending to me, but I thought it was something that they created. I didn't realise it was on your cell phone. But he started sending me emojis after every single message. I said, Dad, what's all this about? And he said, I'm sending you these things. Well, he didn't say things, he said emojis. I said, what are emojis? Now, bear in mind, my dad's like 20 years plus of my age. I knew nothing about emojis. I'm only going back a few years ago. I used to see them. I thought it was somehow some people were clever at just adding something to their text message. Unbeknown to me, I just had to go to my smartphone, and then there's loads of emojis. So instead of me sending messages to my dad, I used to just send them random emojis. Unbeknown to me that some of them are quite offensive. How could I have understood that? Also, but how does he understand it? And I don't. I should be ahead of the game. So I was left behind in understanding about emojis. I remember I sent a text message to someone a few months back, and I'm notorious for putting ... at the end. And they thought, by me putting ... at the end of the message, they were in trouble. But it's just the way I send messages. I don't know why I do it. It just happens that way. I just hold my finger down on the ... So they were reluctant to call me. And they said, is everything okay? Was their first response back to the text message. I said, yeah, I just need to talk to you. And they said, you sure? And I said, yeah. So those ... apparently mean that you're in trouble. I didn't know that. Now, I'm going to play a short piece from a university lecturer in the United States who talked in Gen Alpha, and I cannot understand a word this man is saying. But apparently, this is how our youth talk. See if you understand it. Dreamcatcher Radio, baby.
Good morning, everyone. It's a true honor to be here at Westtown High School for Languages Week. Your school invited me to give a guest lecture about the importance of learning languages, but it occurred to me that all of you are already, in some sense, multilingual, whether you realize it or not. And that's because you speak the Gen Alpha dialect of English, a language so distinct that I, an aging 34-year-old millennial, genuinely cannot understand it. Or at least couldn't understand it before I spent weeks immersed in TikTok videos studying your dialect to partial fluency. And because nothing drives home the importance of learning languages better than hearing someone else try to speak your own, I'm going to try to deliver the rest of this speech in your very own native tongue, Gen Alpha. But wait. Of course, to facilitate the comprehension of my fellow elders on YouTube watching this as a video, I'll also be including subtitles in standard English. So, without further ado, it's low-key a huge W to be vibing here at Westtown High School for Languages Week. But chat, let's lock in. Throat came prepared. Now, I know it's giving Delulu for this chuggy boomer to speak in such skibbity brain rot, but if you'll bear with me, I'll put the fries in the bag in just a second. I do actually have a message here, type shit. As I was saying, no cap, I was dead-ass pressed about understanding this language. But I had to absorb the drip so I wouldn't get aired by your generation. High-key, people think Gen Alpha slang is just memes and brain rot, But on God, it's giving linguistic glow-up core happening IRL. Every time you drop a gyat or it's giving, you're legit patching the English language DLC with fresh updates, literally shifting the English meta. Language evolves because you're constantly cooking new ways to pass the vibe check, and honestly, your memes today finna hit as the textbook vocab of tomorrow. Bet. And this is exactly why learning languages hits different. Just like how your casual Pookie talk could soon be the dictionary definition, picking up another language gives you front row seats to how people around the world give the deets. It's like unlocking infinite drip, allowing you to catch dubs across cultures, connect deeper with the squad, and stand new perspectives that would otherwise leave you ghosted. Languages aren't just sus grammar rules, fam. They're the ultimate riz for becoming a real one everywhere you pull up. It's the Giga Chad energy for me. So, knowing languages isn't mid, but it's not just a flex either. It's an infinite money glitch that slaps. People finna get pressed saying languages are chopped or too hard. Don't listen, bestie. They're just salty because their language game is dog water. Being multilingual is OD, letting you stand cultures, vibe with international fam, and utterly mog your career. No cap, speaking another language lets you go off, turning you into an absolute conversational Rizzlord. So yeah, chat, that's the sauce. Keep cooking, stay goated, never be mid, and FR, study hard and go rizz up that knowledge. And thanks again to Westtown for letting me do this. Y'all are real ones.
Dreamcatcher Radio is about capturing and creating dreams through music, chat, and debate. Empowering expression, enriching society. A go-to place for unsigned musical talent. A radio station which listens to its audience. Free speech, vibrant, engaging. Stream worldwide 24/7. Events, competitions, promotions. Always keen to have a listening ear. Contact us. hello@dreamcatcherradio.com.
Dreamcatcher Radio.